At the edge of the map, there's a place few travellers ever reach, a land where icebergs drift like mountains and the ocean feels alive. I came here to see what life's really like beyond the Arctic Circle. No script, no plan, just discovery. From stormy seas to tiny villages and glaciers that seem to breathe. This is Greenland, the edge of everything. So let's go. So welcome to one of the hiking trails here in Ilulissat. There are three, well actually there's four I've just discovered on a sign. This is the start of the yellow route from the power plant you can just see behind me to an old heliport. Should take about 1.5 to 2 hours, rated 3 out of 4 difficulty. We will see what it's like, but apparently this is one of the best for seeing stranded icebergs, as the sign said. I'm currently just walking up a long wooden walkway. Again, to the right is Disco Bay and all of the icebergs. At the top we should have quite a good view over the bay, and then we will see what the trail's like. I'm surprised I haven't seen anyone. It's just so quiet. So this is just the start of the trail. So we've got one of these binocular things. Let's see if we can, it's free, let's see if we can see an iceberg. That is amazing. I don't know if I can even show this on camera, but that is whoa. The iceberg is huge and so white. Like, I'm surprised there's a white iceberg covered in snow and ice, but it is amazing. I'm going to see if I can use my phone to get a view through these binoculars. You need to see this. And the path has ended. So there are these yellow markers dotted around to keep you on track. Well, this is difficult. Whoa, I've not even started yet and I'm struggling. And I'm already lost. Is it this way? Or is it up here? Let's follow this path. It suddenly got a lot colder. I don't know if this is the right way, you know. This doesn't feel like the right way. It's just very boggy. I'm sinking every time I try and step somewhere. Can this be the way? Well, that's the whole of Ilulissat that you can see behind the power plant chimney. I just don't want to get stuck. Well, the ground's just sinking. This can't be the way. So this is the first of the trails I've taken since coming to Ilulissat. Maybe I should have taken the easy one to start with. There is one that has fully boarded walkways. This is not it. So I think we've gone the wrong way already. My phone shows that we should be going on this green, there's like a really faint green path, and I'm in the middle of nowhere. So I really don't want to walk into this because it seems like a bog and I'm losing my footing already. So I might go back and take the other path. Why do I always get lost? Probably because I can't read maps. So I may be back on the right track. I found covered in mud. I found another yellow circle. Well, they weren't kidding when they said this is 3 out of 4. I would not like to see the 4 out of 4 difficulty. You will see it though, because I'm going to take it. I'm probably going to leave that towards the end of my visit to Ilulissat in a few days' time, because, you know, I'd rather not break my leg. But here's the yellow circle again. So which way do I go? Can I go around here? I don't know. None of this seems particularly safe. But let's try to get onto some stable ground. It is tiring, this. Getting lost probably doesn't help because you're using twice the amount of energy having to go back on yourself. But this might be the way. Let me know if you see any yellow circles while we're walking around. There are hidden ice patches on top of these rocks that I keep slipping on. I'm not going to fall over for camera. Get that out of your mind. Yellow circle. I see a yellow circle in the distance. So we're on the right track. There is still nobody else around. I don't know if I should be happy that I've got this trail to myself, or I should be concerned that there's nobody else joining me. Let's persevere, let's keep going and see if we can get a bit further up this trail. Where's the yellow dot gone again? Oh. No. Ah, I do not want to be falling down here. Another yellow dot. And then there's a yellow, a yellow marker at the top. So what you need to look out for on these trails are these yellow rocks, and they indicate a certain amount that you've walked, a certain distance. I'm not built for this. Well, let's avoid this icy thing here and the same one over there. So this is just taking me to a swamp again. So the thing is, when I get to the end, I need to get back down again. Oh, a person. I see human life. I also spy another yellow rock. So what I am forgetting to do is look at the icebergs, because I'm so worried about falling into things like this icy pond. I really do need to focus on the icebergs. I don't know if you can see that, we'll get close to it. There are these rock mounds on top of a lot of the cliffs and hills in and around Ilulissat. I think they're a traditional Inuit Greenland thing. Something to do with respecting the ancestors, I think. And then right behind it you've got a huge iceberg. I don't know where I'm going from here, but I might just stop to get my breath, look at the iceberg, take a few photos, and then see if I can find a yellow spot somewhere else. I now need to walk through this boulder field without falling over, but it's so quiet. There's just no noise at all. One of the things I'm hoping to see, apparently the yellow trail, if I can get closer to the icebergs, the yellow trail is the best place in Ilulissat to see whales. So maybe we'll see some whales. I've never been anywhere so quiet. Let's try and find another yellow spot that we can follow to keep going on this trail. Yellow spot, where are you? I don't know. I see one. How do I get down to that thing? There's a yellow spot here. I just need to get down somehow. Right, so we need to go down here. And then there's the yellow spot. And then there's another one in the distance. Yellow spot. Another one. And then there's a couple more in the distance. And then there's what used to be a cafe in the hut that you can just about make out in the distance. That's apparently temporarily closed, so we can't stop off for a drink or a snack. But we are gradually getting closer to that huge iceberg. I think I walked behind the hut. Yeah, I see another yellow spot on that cliff face. So in the distance, on the top of that big cliff, there's another one of those rock mounds that I showed you. I hope I don't need to get up there. There's no way I'm getting up that. And if I do, I won't be getting down. Let's not forget I need to go back the way I came to get back into Ilulissat. So I want to make a great video. I don't want to kill myself. So there's another yellow rock thing here. And then there's a big yellow spot on the side of a hill a bit farther up. But this path is just getting what is that noise? So an iceberg has just cracked. An iceberg is literally just snapped in half. And it made a thundering sound. I'm sure I've just heard a whale squirting water. Let's see if we can walk. See if we can get to the edge. No, it's too damp. It's too wet. Well, let's keep walking and we'll see if we can see anything at the other side of this cliff. So these yellow dots are taking me quite high up. I think we might end up at the top of that big cliff. So there's your next yellow dot, and right next to it a huge drop. Yeah, I don't want to be doing that. But there's just a big hole underneath here. How am I supposed to get up here? Let's go back round. This trail is taking me up as high as it can get. I think we are going to end up at the top of that cliff. And it's getting more and more difficult to climb up some of this. There's nowhere to get your footing. If this is 3 out of 4 difficulty and there's a 4 out of 4 one, that's going to be difficult. We're getting closer to that glacier every time we walk higher and higher. Yellow spots. It's also getting a lot colder. And just as we come over the horizon, there's this huge expanse of ice. Huge icebergs for as far as you can see. This is why I've gone to the effort of walking along the yellow trail, and it isn't quite finished yet. So let's see if we can get to the end of it and see how great these icebergs look in the midday sun. So the problem with going uphill is you kind of need to go downhill again, and it is incredibly steep, and there's nowhere to put your feet. It's even harder when you're holding a camera because you're losing your balance. So we're now literally surrounded by glaciers. There are so many more on that side. I just can't figure out how to get to them because all I'm seeing now is just bog, wet bog. It's now gone really wet and mossy. And I think this is what we came all this way for. It's just icebergs for as far as you can see in almost every direction. There's a huge ice field right in front of us. So this was the yellow trail in Ilulissat. I think I'm about to head back now because it seems to be blocked off with very, very steep cliffs that I don't want to be climbing. So I hope you enjoyed coming on the yellow trail with me. We will be visiting and walking along all of the other trails here in and around Ilulissat. So make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss those. Give this video a like so the algorithm knows that other people need to see it. And yeah, let me know, would you come to Ilulissat to see these icebergs? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next trail somewhere else around Ilulissat. Just wait. It seems I was slightly premature with my ending. I've now found more yellow spots leading me in a different direction, so the video's not quite over. Now, where have they gone? Down there. Oh, I need to get back down here. There are more yellow spots. Up here. Okay. Another yellow spot. Now where do they go? It's like something out of Jurassic Park. Just surrounded by huge boulders covered in moss. And if you see in the distance, there's that big cliff. Well, there are two people stood on the top of that. Surely it can't lead me up there. This video's taken a bit of a turn. Let's see if we can follow it and see where we end up. I've been walking for more than 2 hours. On the sign it said an hour and a half to 2 hours. So either I've gone the wrong way, which is very likely, or the sign lied. Surely it can't be up here. How did you walk up here? Well, I'm going to have to put you away for a second and figure out how I get up here. So it turns out we are being led to the top of that big cliff where the two people were stood. But the trail is getting really treacherous. I have no idea how we're going to get back down here. I'm hoping at the other end there's an easy route off. Otherwise we might be in a bit of trouble. There's still yellow dots. There's a couple more up on the high hills. So I've been walking for another 10 minutes and I haven't seen a yellow spot, so I think we're now done on the yellow trail. Definitely more than 2 hours. Definitely more than 3 difficulty, but now it's the end of the video. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next trail somewhere else in Ilulissat. So turns out we weren't done, but we definitely are done now, I promise. This is the biggest yellow pyre that I've seen so far, so I'm assuming that means we're finished. And I can see one of the other trails down there, the easy one, the one I should have taken first, a boardwalk that walks all the way along the coast. So yeah, end of video now, see you on the next one.